Good evening, America. Allow me first to apologize for the delay in introduction. I do, like many of you, enjoy the comforts of everyday routine, the securities of the familiar, the tranquility of repetition. I enjoy them as much as anyone. But in the spirit of ensuing elections, whereby a single surrogate of the freely founded free world shall be in due time inaugurated, undoubtedly at the end of some awful bloody struggle, often accredited to the best man's triumph, I thought we could discuss this next November the 5th, a day that may sadly be remembered as the end of an era, eradicated by the elations of the elaborately induced electorate. There are, of course, those who do not want us to speak. I suspect even now blogs are being blasted over the internet, and confused cohorts' responses will soon be on their way. Why? Because while regurgitation may be used in lieu of evaluation, truth shall always retain its power. Truth offers the founding of foundation for those who will find it the revelation of reality. And the reality is, there is something about to go terribly wrong in this country, isn't there? Dependence and indoctrination, censorship and treachery, and while you once had the ability to object, to decide and vote as you saw fit, now you have the once great power of the American mind abundantly abated by the serpents slightly soliciting your submission. How did this happen? Who's to blame? Well, certainly there is a party more responsible than the other, and they will be held accountable. But again, truth be told, if you are looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror. I know why you did it. I know you were trained. Who hasn't been? War, terror, welfare? There were a myriad of topics and issues conspired to corrupt your reason and rob you of your common sense. Fear and apathy got the best of you. And in your duped days of confused clarity, you turned to the now messianic conduit of communism and savior of socialism, Barack Obama. He promised you change, he promised you wealth, and all he demanded in return was your blind, obedient following. Tonight I seek to remove those scales. Tonight I will expose the tactical manipulation and remind this country of what it has forgotten. More than 200 years ago, great men wished to give us a nation of freedom and opportunity forever. Their hope was to create a more perfect union, precipitated in progress, justice, and freedom for all. To give us what no nation had ever enjoyed, a government given power by the people and not the other way around. So if you've seen nothing, if the crimes of this government and its schools and media remain unknown to you, then I would suggest that you reevaluate why you believe what you do. But if you see what I see, and you would seek as I would seek to return this nation to whence it began, to not be manipulated by liberal schools and television,
and people of the world,
then I would ask you to do as I have done and self-educate rather than again be suckered into voting for whom they want. And we shall awaken this great 5th of November that shall never, ever be forgotten.